Okay, today we're back with the Astra. I'm gonna do a tiny service, change the oil. Since the car is still on the wheels, it's easy access to get the old oil out. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how to do it. First off, you start the car up for a little bit, let it get warm, and then you go underneath it with a 19 millimeter, and you find the plug right here. I already unloosened it. A good tip is to put it on here, hold it up here with one hand, and then punch down with the other one. That way you get it off really easy. So let's get the oil out. Let's see here. Let's try not to get messy. Here I'm starting to feel the pressure build up. I'm gonna hold it, be ready. There we go. Get into a good container. This car is only supposed to have 3.2 liters, which is almost a gallon. So I don't need a big container or anything like that. So for right now, we're just gonna let it sit for a few minutes, getting all the oil out. And the reason why we turned the car on before is so that it starts flowing in the engine and it comes out a lot quicker. Pretty much all the oil is out. So you see right here we have the oil filter. Screws right onto it. You can either get it from up here, or you go down here and you attach some type of tool to it, which you see here, and you're just gonna twist it a little bit. There we go. I'm pretty sure I can get it by hand. Okay, I was wrong. Let's get it one more time here. Alright, now I can essentially move it like this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the screw back for the oil up here. I'm gonna take this and place it underneath the oil filter. Okay, we got the screw back on here. I've twisted it by hand. Now I'm going to snug it with this. That's all right. Get some excess oil out from here. And I'm gonna put the oil pan, or not the oil pan, the oil collector underneath the filter. And so we're gonna place this right underneath it. Something like that, I suppose. And just, you can start hearing the oil coming out. Just with this moment here, there's no stress. I'm just gonna let it come out. We always wanna minimize making your hands look like this, or the ground underneath and stuff like that. So just don't take it off, just fully let the oil come out as much as possible. Then we'll take it out fully when the majority is already out. Okay, we got the filter out. So now we're gonna look at the new one. We're gonna compare them. and yeah, they are the same filter. So just get all of these out and put it on the same way you took it off. I'm just gonna grease up the new filter a little bit to make sure that the rubber here don't go bad or starts leaking. So just gonna put that on with the finger, and then we start attaching it. Just gotta find the hole. Sorry about the angle here, a bit difficult to see. And then another thing as well, when you're doing this at home, you don't have to go crazy of how hard you twist it on. So basically the instructions are get it on by hand until it's connected like this, and then you turn a half. So there's no need to get tools or anything to turn it on extra. I'm just gonna put 2 hands on from underneath and make it stick on a little bit more. So that way when you take it off next time, it's gonna be a lot easier. Same you saw with the plug down earlier, is that I just give it a snug. I don't tighten it or anything like that. You're not gonna put crazy amount of force, because that's just gonna mess things up. But I'm also gonna put brake cleaner around where the filter is, because there's a lot of oil coming out there when I took it off. Alright, time to put the new oil in. And this is a very cheap car, so I would rather use cheap oil and cheap oil filters and just do the changes more regularly. You can always look with your manufacturer or your service book on how much oil to put in, but you can also find it online where you just put in your registration number and it'll tell you. So this one takes 3.2. This is a 4 liter, so we're just not gonna use the last almost liter. I'm gonna extract 8 deciliter from the 4, just leave a bit in here, and then you can check the level right there to see if you're in the right spot. 3.2 more or less liters are filled up, so let's get it running and then we'll check the level. Ooh, look at this. Got the push start. Let's get that out of there. So we're gonna check the level. It's right here. Real simple. Obviously check no leaks or anything like that. Sounds nice. Get it running a little bit, and then like I said, check the level when all the oils kind of came down the engine. So what you do, you take this, pull it up, give it a little wipe down with some paper. Okay. So on this thing right here, this is the lower and this is the higher. So you want to be somewhere in between here. And between here, it's 1 liter. So I don't know if that's like a quart or something like that, but let's say you change oil and you're still here. You probably want to start with like 0.5 liters so that you'll end up here, because you don't want to be over this right here. This is full, like it's really bad. It's bad to be low, but it's bad to be over the level as well. So rather start just a little bit low and then fill it up, because that's easier than obviously taking some out, which you can't. So you go all the way down, and then we check, and there's the camera, and it seems like we are just, sorry about the shaking, seems like we're just perfect. No need to refill or anything. We are perfect. So Sweet, put that back on there. You probably want to check this level tomorrow or the day after, and you want to adjust it if needed. But yeah, that's really all there is to changing the oil. For this car, I'm not gonna, put money into it. The oil and the filter equal to like 30 something euros, 35, which if you take it to a garage, you're looking at the cheapest place, probably be in here where I live. The cheapest, like 110. I don't even think that. I think they raise prices like 120 euros. So just by doing this labor yourself, it takes you like, it took me maybe total with going to the store, getting everything, maybe not even 2 hours with getting all the supplies, and take some time before I head into work to do this simple thing. So yeah, definitely if you can learn this, you'll save money. And like I said, I do cheap oil, cheap filter for this type of car, which I'd rather do frequent oil changes with bad oil than doing it like every 2 years with good oil. So yeah, that's it. I hope you learned something. What you think about the car? She's coming up. I'm gonna put snow tires on probably tomorrow, and she'll be up running. Since with the new starter, now she got a service, she'll be on the road again.